Hey.
So. All right, guys, have a good workout, and yeah, I'll
Invite
see you
them for
guys in person
H3X.
soon. Oh yeah, wait, it's more than just us, right?
Yes, we'll be uploading this on Facebook.
Yeah, guys, join us H3X. We got it's on October 3rd, and starting 8 a.m. here in the Philippines. It's going to be in Batangas Lakelands in a private, beautiful piece of property, very private, very far from the public, so it's going to be very safe. You know, we're really excited. We're only capping it at 50 people to make sure that the safety can be accounted for. So make sure you sign up soon. I believe we already have 10 people, so there's only 40 spaces left, and 0 4 hours, which is amazing. Everyone's going for either 12 or 24, which is like kudos to everyone doing that. But we have quite a bit of space open for some 4-hour stuff for those of you who aren't ready for that. And yeah, either talk. The registration's open online, or talk to Marc, and Marc can get you hooked up with the registration.
All right.
I'll be there, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
Cool.
Awesome. Okay, have a good workout, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. And my workout's later. This guy won't let me. All right. Take care, guys. Cheers.
Okay.
See you later.
All right. So we're just waiting for Rob, I think. Are you in Malaysia right now, Dallan?
Yep, I'm here in Penang.
Oh. How's the situation there?
Oh, it's normal now, but it's just that there are a few cases from people traveling back from overseas, and then they bring the disease back, the virus back, and then starts you know, small cases here and there. And people now are worried about, you know, because they don't quarantine themselves, they just come out and then they just, you know, spreading, I guess.
Are you racing this year?
No, nothing much going on for me though. Yeah, we can't fly anywhere anyway. So at the moment the airport is still, we can't go out. We can go out, but it's just that when we come back, we have to quarantine 14 days. If I go out, I have to, like, Singapore. I haven't been back to Singapore for, like, you know, close to 7 months, I guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's like 14 days there and 14 days back, and hell, I can't. I gotta work though. Yeah.
How about you, Adam? How's the situation over there in the US? You're in the US, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm in Southern California, so it's a lot of it going on here. Because LA County, I think, LA County is actually just very, very. There's a lot of cases up there. San Diego County, not so much. Our case numbers have been going down, but it's still out there. Obviously, I haven't been outside California since, good God, probably March. When we did the lockdowns, I have not left San Diego County in all that time. So, but I mean, look at this way. I've got beautiful weather, so I've got the beach close by, and I can stay socially distanced from people. So it's not the best thing, but it's not the worst thing. I mean, the other people have got it a lot worse. Like, I know in the Philippines, with your lockdown, it was a lot more stringent than what we've got. But look at our numbers. So who knows?
How are the Bushido family in Japan? Are they doing well?
They're doing well. A lot of them were also, because they're on the military bases, they're locked down to the bases. So they're taking it a lot more seriously because they can, just being overseas. We got Bushido guys that have gone to Korea, and obviously they've been in lockdown as well. So it's a lot of virtual indoor workouts, which is what we've been doing. So,
all right. So we got a lot more people coming in. Before we start, I'd like to share the setup for today's workout. So, right. I'm gonna share my screen. There. So today's workout is an endurance workout. I'll start it off with an introduction and stretching and warm up. We were joined a while ago by Mike the race director for Sport and Race Philippines. And then the first workout will be led by Rob, and then followed by Dallan, and then Adam, and then the finisher cool down will be led by Micca. All right. So you'll be here for a treat because we're not only going to do the workout, but we'll also be interviewing these Crypteas and endurance athletes on what they do to prepare for endurance events, specifically those who are planning to join H3X this October. So I was with Adam. He was my Cryptea when I joined H3X, the first one. And then I was also classmates with Dallan and Micca for the first H3X. And Dallan was actually Dallan actually finished the 24 hours, so we'll be learning a lot from him. Not only that, he's also an agoge finisher twice. Am I right, Dallan? Twice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like heavy stuff, man. When are you doing the death race?
Well, actually, I'm prepared to do the death race this year, but because of the COVID-19, we can't travel. So there's nothing much I can do. Have to postpone it to hopefully next year if we can travel. But I guess very hard. It looks like everywhere in the world. The SOP it's a bit tough. So hopefully the vaccine comes out earlier, and then we all can come back again, can race again.
Yeah. So how did you prepare yourself for 24 hours?
There's a lot of area that we can look into. Part of the hardest training that I usually get on myself, it's I've scheduled myself 7 days a week. Whether I'm recovering is also one of the a very good point that we should put it in, because you just have to recover when you do a lot of heights. So in Penang, that's where I train, in Malaysia, Penang. We have the Penang Hill, and there are many routes in Penang Hill that we can go up. We can hit every time a trip up is 5 km. So what I'll do is there are many ways I train, with weights and without weights. With weights, I usually carry a sandbag for myself. It's about 20 kg. I start with 10 anyway. I didn't pump up all the way to 20. But I plan my blocks 1 month, 4 weeks, and 4 weeks, and another 4 more weeks. So that's how I do 3 months on my training. And I do a lot of speed work too, interval trainings on my run. Usually, like Tuesday, I do interval running. So I'll do like 7 sets or 6 sets of 1 km or 1.5 km, and then we rest for like 2 minutes, and then we go back to do that again. And then Thursday, I do a lot of road running, like 10 km runs on the road, which is I have an elevation of like 200 meters. That's what I do. And usually the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I do a long endurance run, like 20k or 25, or I do a height, a 30k height or 40k height, up and down Penang Hill again, like 3 times or 4 times, But more towards the distance, in terms of the elevation is important. Like you need to plan. For myself, I plan like 2,000 or 1,500 minimum. Okay, and then I prepare myself for 3 months, before I hit the H3X or even a agoge, yeah. And then and also you need to eat good. Make sure you have enough food, sufficient food and water along your training. If you're gonna hit more than 4 hours during your workout, make sure you carry something with you. And I usually carry fruits with me like apple and orange. Okay, along the way I can just get some sugar in. Yeah, that is one of the best way. And of course, I plant in Penang. It's very, very convenient. We can set a lot of, checkpoints where you can fill up along the way. So it's very easy.
Easy for you. So we'll get a taste of Dallan's workout in a while. So let's go to Coach Adam. Coach Adam, so what are the common mistakes people do on an endurance event that makes them, DNF?
Common mistakes is they don't test their gear first. So they'll show up to an event with a brand new pack, new bladder system, or even new shoes. Shoes are so important because they'll show up with new boots, and next thing you know, they're developing blisters. Their feet are getting rubbed raw, and they haven't prepared those boots properly. Knowing where all your gear is on your pack, because everything is on a time hack, okay? Everything's quick. You're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna be frustrated. So you wanna be able to find all of your equipment at a moment's notice. So if you need to find that energy bar, you just wanna be able to reach and grab it and not be looking for it in the bottom of your pack, okay? Having the required gear. There's a gear list given out at the start of these events. You've gotta have everything on there, okay? Quite a few of them are safety items. So if you don't have them, you will not start. Right? Spartan endurance is actually heated up to where simple things like a waiver. So many times people show up with a waiver. Now we're actually holding to the fact that if you don't have your waiver, you don't start. Okay? Especially with extreme endurance doing a lot of standalone events. There's not a race there where you can say, oh, let me go grab extra waivers. No, you've got to bring it, okay? Communicate with each other ahead of time. There's videos put out, there's emails put out. It's a team event, okay? Talk to each other. If you don't have a certain piece of gear, talk to your teammates. They might be able to help you out, okay? The moment you sign up for that event, it starts. Okay, if you're doing for the H3X, the moment you sign up and they start putting out gear lists, it has started, right? And it doesn't finish until the end of H3X. Okay.
All right, hey, Adam, you've led an event during the lockdown there in the US?
I haven't because I'm in California and California won't allow it. But they've done so many hurricane heats here in the United States. They're just standalone. They've all observed social distancing. They've got numerous protocols in place, wearing of face masks, the use of hand sanitizer. They've even had people carrying 7-foot poles to make sure they have that 6 feet of distance. So now you have a physical barrier between you and the other students. So
it's actually, well, technically it's a lot safer than the Spartan race, the actual race, doing an endurance event at this point.
Yes, and after every event, they double check, they do a after action report, and that is sent up to headquarters, and then they look over, see what worked, what didn't work. And so far, it's been nothing but rave reviews about all the endurance events they've been doing. They've even been doing them over in Europe as well, following that same global SOP.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. And Micca.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking questions right now before we start. So question, Micca, how do you prepare for a 12-hour or 24-hour endurance event mentally?
Yeah, so what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of this is very mental, or a lot of endurance events are very mental. You can only do so much physically, and say you decide to sign up now, you have like 3 months, 2 months before you join the actual event. A lot of it is in your mind. So I think for me, I freak out a lot. So I psych myself out like a week before. I'm probably freaking out online or in my office. I'm not working. I'm just like thinking of worst case scenarios. But once you're there, that's it. Like you're there. Like you have to be locked in. You need to know your goals. Like once they tell you what to do, you need to focus on what you need to finish. The timed events especially, because that's gonna either make it or break it for you during the event. For me, like last year I did the 24, and once everyone was done by the 12, I was just like, oh, I'm just halfway there. Like so if I'm halfway there, I have less than half to go, right? So like in my mind, I'm like, okay, that's how we're like hour by hour. This is how we're gonna do it, and this is how we're gonna finish it. So I didn't actually finish until the 25th hour because we still have to empty all the sandbags. So it was like one more hour after. So, yeah.
Are you saying that to Adam and me?
No, that was all the other 24-hour people. They just left their sandbags there, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, I have my little knife, and I just started cutting all these sandbags open.
All right. So
yeah.
we'll be starting our workout now. But don't worry, if you guys have any questions, you can chime in during the rest period. We have a lot of rest period because these people, they're really serious when they say endurance training, and they're gonna kill you today. So first off, let's start with the warm up. So sorry about this. Okay. All right. So we'll start off with the warm up. I'll be leading it. Yeah. Wait one moment. Okay. So for the stretching, let's do an individual stretching first. What you want to do is we can use the greatest stretch to amplify the movement. So for those who are not familiar with the greatest stretch, basically it's wait, I just got to. All right, for the greatest stretch, you want to put your leg behind and then in front. Okay, drop with your hands on the floor. Right leg squat and then left hand stretch up. Reach down, and then Russian deadlift. Okay. I'm not sure if you're following me, but if not, you can watch the videos of the others, and then Russian deadlift. Okay? And then the other side. Let's just do 2 on each side. Okay. And all right, everyone's done. So next, we'll have a little warm up. So our warm up has 4 movements. We have the Renegade Rows. For the Renegade Rows, just go on a plank position. Okay, and then touch the floor on the left side, right side up, then the other side, right, left, up. Okay, that's the Renegade Row. And then we have plank jacks, which is a jumping jack on planks for the second movement. Third movement is mountain climbers, and fourth movement is the military plank or plank up and down. So we'll be doing this on a Tabata mode. So 20-second work and 10-second rest. So I'll be starting the timer. And wait, 8 seconds. 8 reps. And
3, 2, 1.
1, go. Renegade Rows. Nice.
Forgot to start my watch.
And stop. Next part, we'll do the plank jacks.
3, 2, 1.
Hips down. Carla. And next step, mountain climbers.
3, 2, 1.
Nice form jaw. This Chris. Good job, Chris. Keep it coming. And stop. Military planks. That's plank up and downs.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, Edsel, don't be shy. Turn your video on. And another round. Renegade Rows.
3, 2, 1.
And stop. Next one, plank jack.
3,
In 3,
2,
2,
1.
1. And stop. We'll be doing mountain climbers. Last two.
3, 2, 1.
And mountain climbers. All right. Last one. Military planks, up and downs.
3, 2, 1. Exercise completed.
Okay. So that's our warm-up. Before we proceed with Coach Dallan for his workout, does anyone have a question while we're taking a break? Especially those who are joining H3X. Carla, you have any questions?
1 month of training gonna be enough?
Anyone wanna answer that? Will 1 month of training be enough?
Will I not?
Well, remember what Micca said. It's a lot of it's mental. Okay, so I work with a lot of very fit men, and one of our tenets is be humble. And I'll say this: nothing makes me more humble than 90-pound Asian women. because when you look at the finishers of last year's H3X, how many were small Asian women? So many, okay? So, like Micca said, it's up here, okay? Size doesn't mean that you're gonna do it. It's all up here. So you got this.
You got this, Carla.
Dallan?
I guess that you guys, I mean, I see a lot of people, I mean, whoever joined today, I mean, this, a lot of people has been doing a lot of exercise, daily workout. So if you ask me a question, whether is it enough time to prepare for H3X in, or 24 hours in a month's time, I say, do your best, can be done, because it's all about what Adam's saying, you know, it's a lot of mental. So especially Micca is saying that, you know, after the 12 hours, and then we have another half way to go. And that's where, you know, your mental has to kicks in. And keep going, you know, just keep going, don't stop, you know. If you stop, it's like you want to start all over again with the space, it's going to be hard. But keep going, you know, don't stop, keep going. You know, you push yourself through it, and just you realize that the 12 hours, the last 12 hours, oh, it's done. Oh, 1 more hour left, you know, it's going to be fast. The time flies, really. You know, just keep going, don't stop, and push yourself. Yeah. The most important thing is hydrate yourself along the way, you know, to keep your body, you know, going.
Yeah. Micca?
Yeah, like I said earlier, a lot of it is in your head. I don't know, I guess I'll share like what I was feeling after the 12. So it was already really dark, and it had rained, so I was really cold. So you know, I had to use my emergency blanket because it was super cold for me. But by the time we had to start bringing the sandbags alone into the dark, into the forest, I was like thinking, I hope nothing haunts me here. So I was like thinking like, oh man, there's gonna be a ghost, it's gonna like destroy me mentally. But like, you know, I'm chicken. Like I'm super scared of ghosts, I'm super scared of the unknown. But I was just thinking of the next Starbucks I could get in Subic. I was like, okay, it's like, how many more hours till I can get my Starbucks? You know, how many more hours till I can eat real food that isn't like a yucky gel or a yucky granola bar? So you have to think like positive. You have to like have things to look forward to.
Think of the rewards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
especially
like by
when
the
it comes
time like
to,
you get the
when it comes to time hack, you know, you have maybe 21 reps to go in that short distance. Yeah, that's where you really have to move, keep on moving. Don't stop, keep on moving.
Yeah, and with time hacks, I think if you finish faster, you can like take a nap while waiting for everyone else. Like that's what I did until someone stepped on my foot. It's okay. But,
also,
yeah, you can do it.
It's a teamwork basically. Even with individual aspects of the endurance event, it's always a teamwork. So if you know that you're doing 12 hours or 24 hours, let your classmates know. Let them know that you'll be doing 24 hours, 12 hours. That means you're not slacking off by not giving your full energy on the first 4 hours. But that's one of the common mistakes people do, even in regular races or even wherever. You won't be able to finish a marathon if you run really fast in the beginning. So you just have to maintain your pace, know your body's limits, so you don't deplete your energy at the very start. So that's one thing to remember when doing endurance events. Okay, so next up, we're going with Coach Dallan's workout.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do for 3 sets of workout here. So the first one, we're gonna do a squat with a backward lunge. it means it's going to be a squat, and then you lunge back. That's a rep, yeah? So we're going to do 10 reps of those. Okay, the second one will be a forward jump. So you jump forward, land soft with your knee, and then we come back again. And then jump forward, land soft with your knee, and come back again 10 times, okay? And then the one more 10 will be the air squat with a kick. Push, squat, push, squat, push, okay? 10 times. If you guys fast enough, you can push yourself harder. And then the second exercise, second set of the exercise, we'll do a workout push-up, okay? Workout, and then I'll do a push-up. Can you guys see me? Push-up. Okay. 10 times. And then I do a hand release push-up, go down. And times. And a plank with a shoulder tap, okay? 10 times. Then the last set, we do a V-up. 10 V-ups. And then the flutter kick. 10 flutter kick. And a leg raise. 10 leg raise. Is it clear, guys? Yeah. Okay. You guys ready? We can do the first set, which is a 20 squat. Well, a complete set will be a 10. Okay, 10. Okay, a squat, a backward lunge, 2 of the legs, and squat. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys go for another 10 for forward jump, and you land softly, okay, on your knee, okay, please. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna do the last 10 before we take 1 minute off. Okay, we do 10 reps of air squat with a kick. You guys ready? Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take a quick sip of drinks if you guys want it. Has anybody started training on H3X yet? Yeah.
Anyone? They're shy.
The second set, okay? The second set is going to be a walkout and a push-up. Are you guys ready? 10. Give me 10 only, yeah? Okay, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everyone okay? Okay, 10 more to go. With your plank, shoulder tap. You guys ready? Get into the plank. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. Do a 30-second rest.
Last
Just
one,
water if you want.
baby. For the core.
The next 3 workout we're gonna do more towards your core. Yep. We're gonna do a V up, a flutter kick, and a leg raise. Flutter kicks. Give me 20 flutter kicks, yeah? You guys ready?
Oh yes.
Yeah? Okay. Let's do a V up. 10 V ups, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 flutter kicks. You guys ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Last one, last exercise, okay? Leg raise. You guys ready? 10 leg raise, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You done? Awesome. Marc.
And we're done. Yeah.
Oh
Where's
my
next?
God.
How was the workout, guys? Job, how was it?
Great.
It is simple. It is very simple workout, but if you push it, okay, it's different level. Everybody has different level. You can push it harder. You can do 6 sets of this, 6 rounds of 6 sets of 7 or 10, and try to do it in like 30 minutes.
All right.
When I grow up, I want to be like Dallan.
Strong as Dallan.
All right.
Wait. So our next workout, let's have a breather first. But the next one will be Adam's, and it's gonna be a killer workout.
It's only 2 exercises.
It's just 2 exercises, guys. I swear.
Yes.
But I tried this already, and
Yeah, this is not a fun workout, guys, but remember, who's the ultimate opponent? Yourself. Okay? So, I'm just going to give a quick explanation on this one. So this is going to be an EMOM. Every minute on the minute, we're going to start. Okay? So we're going to start with some Leonidas Burpees and some prison squats. That is it. Those are the only 2 exercises we're going to do. Okay? So, could you put me up on the big screen? This way I can show everyone real quick.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, can you make me bigger? Put me on the big screen. Yeah.
Wait.
All right, so Leonidas burpee, okay? It's just 2 push-ups per burpee. That's all it is. So you're gonna come up, then down, but then you're gonna go 1, 2, and then 1. Okay? That's a Leonidas burpee. We're gonna do 5 of those. Okay? Then you're going to do prison squats. Okay, so prison squat is put your hands behind your head and you just, it's just an air squat, but you're not moving your arms. Hands behind your head, okay? I'm going to do 10 of those. So 5 Leonidas burpees and 10 prison squats. That's it. When you're done with those, we rest until the top of the minute, and then we start again. Now, if you aren't able to finish that set, just start back again with the Leonidas burpees, okay? This is the fun part, all right? I really want you to push yourself, okay? Just keep going, all right? Make sure you've got some water handy. Make sure you've got a towel handy, okay? Because as the sets go on, you're gonna have less and less time to rest, okay? We're gonna do 10 rounds, okay? You're only gonna do 100 squats and 50 burpees. That is it. But it's gonna be against that clock, okay? All right. Let me know when we can just get started, or we're gonna do a little more Q&A.
Yeah. So I'll be putting on the timer for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, that's Micca. Hi, Micca. Say hi to
Oh,
everyone.
hey, Nico.
Joining
Hi, Micca. So I'll put on the timer for 10 minutes and then we'll be starting. Okay?
3, 2, 1.
All right, Leonidas burpees, let's go. 5 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, prison squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, rest. You got about 20 seconds till we start again. Remember, the faster you get done, the more rest you get, okay? 10 seconds. You're ready to start again. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 Leonidas burpees. Three, 4, 5. There you go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, just over 20 seconds left, okay? Keep going strong, okay? 10 seconds. Shake it out if you can. You got 8 more rounds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. All right. Hey, Marc.
Dallan's a monster.
Yeah. Hey, play around. Let's see some other people's screens too.
Okay.
Come on, so the first rule is the criteria are always watching, okay? 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Turn those cameras on. Oh, I'm getting a little exuberant in my push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 25 seconds left. Make sure you turn your cameras on, people. All right, accountability, here it comes.
What count are we in?
Yep. We've got 6 more rounds to go. Almost halfway. Remember we said about 12 hours. 3, 2, 1. Back to Leonidas Burpees. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, those are my glasses. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Nice. All right, 5 more rounds. Best part is halfway. If you're not breathing hard, push yourself harder, okay? All right, here we go again. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice burpees, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking good, guys. Turn those cameras on. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this. No thumbs up? No one's enjoying this? Remember, you want this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Leonidas burpees, let's go. 1, 2. Go. Five seconds remain. 3 more rounds. Like I said, this is fun. We want to do this because we're a little crazy. We're Spartan endurance warriors. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leonidas burpees. Let's go. All right, about 20 seconds left. How many more rounds left? 2 rounds left. And you can do this. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, nice burpees, let's go. All right. 20 seconds. Last set coming up. Make it a good one. Definitely fun. 10 seconds.
Push it. Let's push it.
All
One
right.
last one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, come on, guys. All right, 20 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All good.
Oh my
Good job,
goodness.
guys. I told you.
Oh.
Sucks.
Oh, that was hair racing.
That was.
Hair split.
Yeah.
How was the workout? Chris, Keisha and Chris are here. They're both.
Nice.
Hello.
They both did 12 hours twice. Does that count as 24 hours? So, okay. So my question is for Dallan. Dallan's so strong, right, guys? He's been doing he's been doing all the workout for 20 seconds consistently. Crazy, man. So my question is, what do you do a week before the event? Do you taper down or do you just continue working out?
You mean for me?
Yeah.
No, I taper down.
You
I
taper
start to eat, sleep better because I mean rest is important. And once you have enough workout to your plans, the last week is good for you to rest. Yeah, when you hit the endurance race itself, the day itself, where you start your 24 hours or 4 or 12, or even the agogi, you feel so much fresh, and you're all, you know, energy up for the event. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I taper down. Instead of running, I do walking. Okay, I eat, I carbo load myself, and also you know, proper sleep is important. Yeah, enough sleeps. Yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't know what agoge is, can you explain it to them?
Agogi event is a 60 hours event. Basically 2.5 days to 3 days. Yeah. The event is usually, nobody knows what's going on in the event until you get there, until you're doing it. So basically, there is a list of gear lists, like what Adam saying, that we have to follow the gear list. Important because every stuff that you bring, it may help along the way to accomplish or to finish the event itself. Okay. Well, it's another challenge of 60 hours where you push on limits here. And then usually what I like about this event is it's really, really my learning. You learn a lot, how to work with your teammates, struggle together over the 2.5 days, keep on pushing, people helping you out. And then like the last one is in Greece, whereby the last day, basically we have to do about almost, I think, close to 2,000 elevation to finish it. And you have 3 hills to climb in the morning until evening. And we ended with another almost 20K run on your backpack. Yeah. It's no joke, but it's really fun. And in between, I love about it is a cliff dive, a cliff jump, and a swim. It is awesome, man. So for you guys who finish HUX, I urge yourself, you know, should go for it. Should go for the 60 hours. It's so much fun, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Dallan. That was really great. And for those some people are asking, I hope you don't mind, how old are you, Dallan?
I'm 45 this year.
45 years young.
Yeah.
And he's beating people as young as Joff and Edsel in this workout. So that's what consistent training does.
Oh, I guess the age doesn't count at all in healthy lifestyles. Just keep going, motivate yourself, bring along friends, and work out together, motivate each other, and you get there. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So we have Rob here. He just joined us. Hey, Rob. Oh. Okay, he left. He's here. Hey, Rob. You here?
I think he's driving. He's on mute.
He's on mute. Unmute. Anyway, Adam, that was an intense workout.
Yeah, well, remember, you can kick it up a notch even more. Instead of doing 10 sets, do 20, do 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, it's a workout that's very simple, and it's designed to just kind of just go as long as you can, as many rounds as you can, because that's where it really plays into the mental aspect, okay?
Thanks, Adam. And Rob, are you back?
I'm here, mate. Good morning.
Okay.
How are you guys?
Nice.
So Rob's driving. Hey, Rob. How's it going there?
Hey.
5 o'clock in the morning. I'm just about heading off to the beach. I missed my alarm this morning.
It's okay. So you've done H3X twice also in the Philippines, right?
Once in the Philippines. I did last year.
Oh yeah, you did last year, and you were. How was the experience?
Yeah. So for me, if truth be told, the hardest thing was just like Adam just said, the repetition.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any advice for those who are planning to do it for the first time?
He got muted.
He got muted. It's okay. Maybe we can
proper grammar. He's on mute again.
How about you, Micca? Do you have any advice for those who will be doing it for the first time, the endurance events?
Oh, try your nutrition ahead of time. So, like there are some like gels. So I've heard like GU. Sometimes some of the flavors like they give me stomach aches. So there are some flavors I can't have. There are some So I can only have the coffee flavored one and the beer flavored one.
And just like what Adam said with the shoes, you should try your shoes on if it's new.
Yeah, you should.
And
you
your
should try
gear.
all your gear.
Try running with your gears. Yeah, that's
like
right.
Joff's backpack last year, it's like we were doing jumping jacks and it's like the strap broke. So we
oh my god, yeah, that is so
sad. Yeah. Some people were using plastic bags for their gears because they broke. So you should be careful with that. You should be able to run with your gears, jump in the water with your gears, and know where all the items are in your bag.
So those backpacks with the hip straps are really helpful. Because my backpack, even though it's for women, it's still pretty big. So if I'm doing like planks or burpees, it still like ends up hitting the back of my neck if I'm moving down or something. So that's something you have to figure out with your own body and your own gear. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
I want to hear more about these beer flavored gels.
Beer flavored gels.
It's by GU. It's IPA flavored. Yeah.
Okay.
Beer flavored.
We'll chat later.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the next workout is actually going to be led by our very own Calabao coach, Coach Micca. I'll be sharing the workout so you can explain.
All right. So I guess it's a Tabata workout. So 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and it's 3 sets. So technically it's 4 movements, just one of them broken down per side. So it's, if you know me, I do a lot of leg workouts. If you've been to my workout, it's a lot of legs. But I try to like mix it up a little. So the first one is squat to oblique knee drive. So squat down, or you don't have to put your hands up here. So squat down and drive your knee up to the opposite side, right? Squat, knee drive, squat, knee drive. The next is bear shoulder tap. So you assume a bear crawl position, static bear crawl, and you just use shoulder tap. All right. Forward version. So make sure your back is flat. Your knees are about an inch above the ground, and your wrists or your hands are below your shoulders, or like aligned with your shoulders. All right. The next is a curtsy lunge. It doesn't matter which side you start, as long as you're doing one side first and then the other side for the next 30 seconds. All right. And sit up twist. So I guess it's easier if you have something to anchor your feet, but if you don't, that makes it a little more challenging. So I don't know if you can see me. Full sit up, twist, twist. Okay, side view. Full sit up, twist, twist. All right. So that's 30 seconds each. Make sure when you do the curtsy lunge, it's one side first. That way you're isolating one muscle, or yeah, one side of the muscle. All right. Do you have any questions? I think I've done these a few times before.
All right. So
good.
Let's get ready.
I'm gonna do like the first set with you, and then I'll look through.
3, 2, 1.
Up. Up. Like your 80s aerobics class. Bear shoulder tap.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Curtsy lunge, one side first.
3, 2, 1.
Because my internet's unstable. All right.
3,
and then the
2,
other side.
1.
So go as low as you can. Sit up, twist.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're going back to squat to oblique knee drive.
3, 2, 1.
All the way down. Doesn't get bleak. Ass to grass. There are shoulder taps.
3, 2, 1.
Nice one. Keep the back straight. If you feel it in your legs, you're doing a good job. Curtsy lunge. Either side.
3,
So you're gonna have to do
2,
the other side in this.
1.
Side. How's everyone?
3, 2,
Doing
1.
well. Just fine Sunday morning. Sit up twist. Oh, this is like kind of rest-ish.
3, 2, 1.
Nice one. Draw, Steve, Chris, Carla. Everyone else who
3,
doesn't have their
2,
video on.
1.
All right, back to squat. Last set. Last one. We're pushing till the end. Air shoulder tap.
3, 2, 1.
If it's too rough, we do fly shoulder tap. Curtsy lunge on one side.
3, 2, 1.
We're halfway through the last set. Think about that.
Yep.
Other side.
3, 2, 1.
All right, last one. All the way till the end.
3, 2, 1. Exercise completed.
Nice.
Nice one, everyone.
Good job, guys. That's great. So everyone take a drink, sip of water. So yeah. So Adam,
Yeah.
I have a question. So
Yeah.
H3X is happening globally, simultaneously, all over the world.
Yeah.
We have Japan, I mean China, where they'll be doing it at the Great Wall,
Yeah.
right? And somewhere in Europe where they'll be doing it in a castle.
Yeah.
And then here in the Philippines, we'll be doing it on a lake. So
Yep.
do you think this difference in climate and terrain would play into the game? The advantage of one country getting more points than the other?
Not really, just because it is a 24-hour event. I mean, we all know that different parts of the world have different temperatures, okay?
Mhm.
So the Philippines is extremely hot, but then again, last year, Singapore was actually hotter than the Philippines. So the heat played a major factor there. But yeah, we got some places that have higher elevation. So all the tasks are the same, okay? The Cryptea actually go out there maybe a week before, a couple days before, and actually do a final beta test on the terrain, okay? So don't get wrapped up in what Austria is doing or what China is doing with the Great Wall. You're there representing the Philippines, okay? You're there racing in your own backyard. I'd say that's more of an advantage because you've lived there all your life. You're used to the climate, you're used to the heat, you're used to the humidity. You're used to the jungle, the hills, the mud, whatever that country can throw at you, you can deal with it. I mean, you've proved it time and time again. The Philippines won what? Won the first one and came second on last year by 1 point. By 1 point. And then wasn't there kind of like a typhoon there last year?
Yeah.
Torrential rain. Okay. Some people would look at that as a disadvantage. It's wet, it's muddy. But I seem to remember everybody was smiling in the rain because it kind of cooled you off a little bit. So when it comes to terrain, there's no advantage, disadvantage. The only disadvantaged ones are people like me who decide to come to the Philippines when it's cold in Japan and it's 30 degrees in the Philippines. That's a disadvantage for me, okay?
But there were
you guys,
a lot of Japanese who joined last year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And all of them finished.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Dallan, what's one task that you won't ever forget from a hurricane heat or an agoge event that, you know, it's your favorite task ever?
Well, to be honest with you, the last one in the endurance events all the time, it's the time hack. It's the one that I cannot. It's the hardest one. In Namibia, we have to hit an elevation of easily, I would think, 1,500. Yeah, but it's only given 1 hour and sort of like 13 minutes, something like that, and we have to make it up there to accomplish to. I mean, if you don't get on time, you know, you probably end up not finishing the event, even though you have gone in 2 days. You know, that was killing for me, because it's not just normal mountains. It's basically full of rocks. If just a normal one, you can easily slow run up, you know. But this is not. This is, you have to climb. So in Namibia, I did not make it the first one. So half of the team made it, but I didn't make it. I came in a few minutes late, and I was so disappointed. Yeah, but then they give me another chance. I have to get myself down back to where I start from, and now they give me only 1 hour, less than it. So the hardest part was going down the hill where the rocks is, you know. And I couldn't care less about how I injured myself or how I cut myself. I just want to get there and finish it. I pushed myself until I warm it. Along the way, that's how I finish it. Yeah. So and even in Mongolia was a swim. It's also that I couldn't forget about it. It's almost 400 meter swim, and the temperature is so cold you can't feel anything of your body. It's just like you're going through the race in the World Championship, you know, when you do the 50 meter swim. So it's freezing cold. Yeah. So every event, even the History X too, you have a time where you have to do many loops and given time to finish it. So that's where that's hard. Yeah. And then the weather, what Adam is saying, the weather is so hot. Or those who were in Singapore with me 2 years, last round was extremely hard. Yeah. So yeah, that's the killer one. Yeah, that's the killer one.
Yeah. Also, okay, this is one last one. Between Adam, Micca, Dallan, and I, we've all had our fair share of having our DNF, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Adam, you've had your DNF. Micca, you had your DNF. I had my DNF. Even Dallan. No one is safe. When it comes to endurance events and races, you don't always finish them. And what's your how do you motivate someone who had DNF in the past to do the race again or do the endurance event again?
Well,
maybe we could,
yeah. Well, I always tell them don't give up. Physically, they are very, very strong. It could be only that day because anything could happen in the morning when you get up. You know, probably you had something, something had last night was something wrong in your tummy, and you couldn't perform. You know, it's just like you're doing a beast and you did not make it the time where you want it, or you know, you didn't finish the monkey bars or whatever. But don't give up, because you have put in a lot of effort in, basically, and time that in the training and with the friends. Okay, so it's good to come back again and finish it stronger, faster. And I've seen myself basically have done it because I failed too. For so many other, for any other reasons, many reasons I fail. Could be in the morning at this one time in Singapore, I couldn't finish it. The race is because I injured my knee. Right. So it doesn't mean that I'm not strong enough. It's just that moment, something wrong with me, or I step into a wrong hole. Yeah, but definitely I come back again and do it better. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam?
Yeah. So basically, take a long, hard look at yourself. Okay. All right. Be very critical, but also be humble. Okay. So, you know, I DNF'd my ultra. Okay. I blacked out during the race, and they found me on the course. Okay. And I was like, I mean, I don't remember what happened, but I had my little cry in the ambulance, and I came back to the medical tent and started going, okay, what could I have done better? All right. And then it came back down to me for simple nutrition. Okay. It took that humility to say, okay, all right, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay. And then I went and got help for it. I sat down with a sports dietitian who gave me a very polite knock upside the head and said, hey, that little thing on the back of the bar where it says eat this every so many minutes, that's made for someone who's 150 pounds. You weigh 100 pounds more. You've got to eat twice as much, twice as often, put more. So it's like, okay, yeah, go back to the basics and then find that support network. Find those friends who will be like, hey, are you good? Are you good? Hey, did you do this? Hey, can you help me with this? Everyone's got strengths. Everyone's got weaknesses. So that's why you work on each other's weaknesses to make everyone stronger. Okay?
Thanks. Micca?
I've DNF'd the ultra twice. I think the one in the two in Malaysia. I think, yeah. So Malaysia's rough, but it's fun. Looking back, it was pretty fun race. Even though I didn't finish it, I was like, oh, still ran a good 28 kilometers, whatever. But I'd like the feeling of like finishing the same thing, and like actually getting the medal, the shirt, the wedge, everything is like so much bigger. Like it's so much bigger than like, oh, I feel like really crappy, like I didn't finish the race. But once you finish it, like it's all good. Like you feel like, yeah, you're up there, you know. Like even though it took like 12 and a half hours, yeah, 12 and a half hours on the trail in the Lahar, like having blisters everywhere, like blisters you didn't even like places you didn't even know you could have blisters. But like finishing it is like the feeling is completely like different. Like yeah, and like I think like for me, I'm not very strong with obstacles. I have really weak upper body, so I try to like compensate by trying to run faster, or if I don't run faster, just keep going. Like try not to stop as much as possible, right? I've seen a lot of people like for the ultra, they take like 30 minutes in the transition area. I'm like, no, like, you know, what if you finish like 10 minutes late? Like, you know, that 30 minutes in the transition, you could have like used that time to catch up. So, yeah, it's, yeah, you just gotta kind of look at it. You don't overanalyze it, but think of it in a different way. Like what Adam said, what could you do differently? It's not what you could do better, it's what you can do differently to make the most or take advantage of the course, take advantage of the weather, take advantage of your strength. So yeah.
I like that. What could you have done different? Not better, different. I like that. Much better word.
Okay. Any other questions for our coaches, for our endurance athletes? None? Okay. So again, thank you guys for joining us today. Thanks Adam, thanks Micca and Dallan, and Rob for dropping by, and Mike for dropping by. Thanks to the team. I see new names, Shirley and Princess. Thank you for joining us. Can we have everyone's camera on for a photo first before?
Oh, now it's on.
Oh yeah.
Princess, Andy, Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Thanks for joining us. All right. Andy, oh. Bagets na bagets. All right. Okay, we'll take two pictures. 1, 2, 3. One more, guns out. Where am I?
I was supposed to show it.
Oh, there. 1, 2, 3. Thanks everyone. And
Thank you guys.
hope to see everyone soon once this pandemic is over. Thanks,
Yes.
Adam. Thanks,
Hopefully
Dallan. Thanks, Micca.
Thank
Bye,
you for having
guys.
us.
See you in
Thank you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Enjoy the Sunday.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.